Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jamil from Honest Sense. We're doing a fragrance review from the house of Chanel Allure Sport Superleggera. That's this fragrance right here. This is a 100 ml bottle. I have not seen any 50 ml bottle, but again, only one that I seen was a 100 ml bottle. I don't think they even make 50 ml bottles or nothing like that. But anyway, I actually paid $163. $163. I actually got this from a cruise, um, the Royal Caribbean. Um, it was leaving out of Bayonne, New Jersey, and was going to Nassau, Bahamas. So I actually got this fragrance in November the 17th. As that, it was on, I think, like a Sunday that we had left. But anyway, the top notes is citrus, mandarin, and grapefruit, and the middle notes is woody notes, cedarwood. The base is white musk, amber, patchouli, and sandalwood. So I will tell you that this fragrance definitely reminds me of a lot of the Chanel Allure, which I'm very happy that it does. I wish it would have been a little bit more complex, but this is a very easy going fragrance. to tell you the truth, um, this fragrance, I'll tell you the fragrance straight off the bat. This fragrance remind me of Chanel Allure or Strim, and you could tell from this one right here, from the cap, it definitely has the same type of cap. Definitely reminds me of the original Chanel Allure Sport with this one right here. You could tell from the color. So that's two fragrances that this fragrance remind me of. And then when it gets kind of towards the dry down, it's remind me of Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. So I'm getting like basically all of the Chanel Allure and also I'm getting Chanel Allure cologne, sport cologne. That's straight off the top. So when I initially spray this fragrance, I'm definitely getting that mandarin orange, just like the original Chanel Allure cologne sport gave me. I'm getting the same exact thing. But only thing with this one has the grapefruit, because it kind of tones the sweetness of the mandarin orange, and that's in this fragrance. It kind of turns it down. The grapefruit sits in the background. You probably wouldn't even smell it unless you got to be looking for it, because I'm looking for I'm trying to look, I'm trying to like smell the grapefruit. And when I first actually wore this fragrance, I did not smell it at all. And as me keep wearing this fragrance, I end up smelling the grapefruit, and it sits in the background. So the mandarin is the main citrus. It's up front. Down when you get to the middle notes, I'm definitely getting some cedarwood. The cedarwood in this fragrance is not, it's not, I'll tell you one thing, it's not real cedarwood. But it's a real good alternative to a cedarwood. It's crazy. I don't think cedarwood would be too much expensive, but the cedarwood in this fragrance is it's like a sawdust. You know, like when you actually cut in cedarwood. So it's not like a regular cedarwood that's just there, but it's more like a nice cut cedarwood, nice cut clean cedarwood. And then this cedarwood is actually making this fragrance very airy, very airy, um, and sparkling, and also but it always stays very clean. And then when you get down to the base, you get the white musk. The white musk in here is real nice. This also fragrance even making it clean, it's smoothing everything out. Getting some amber. The amber adds just a little bit touchness or sweetness that's in the base of this fragrance. But I'm definitely getting some tonka bean. I'm definitely getting some tonka bean, just like I smell in the original Chanel Allure or Extreme. Definitely getting some tonka bean in there. But also this fragrance has patchouli. So the patchouli in here is not making this fragrance green. It's not green. It's not dirty. It's just making this fragrance, just keeping a balance along with that white musk, along with that amber. And this is just doing a very great supporting role. So the patchouli in this fragrance, it's really not even no touch of greenness I don't even get from. But the patchouli in here is just making this fragrance just giving a balance along with that white musk and this sandalwood that's in here. So patchouli, I don't get too much of that, but I could smell it. Some things you just gotta keep wearing it, and keep wearing it, and keep wearing it, and trying to smell that note. because I do have but like I do have patchouli based fragrances. So I know what the patchouli smells like. I smell a lot of patchouli fragrances, so I actually like patchouli, but I don't like the dirty ones. I do like the clean ones. But then also this fragrance has some sandalwood in this fragrance, so it's kind of make it real smooth, along with that white musk and also with that cedarwood. Making this cedarwood also not just making this fragrance airy, but this cedarwood is actually making this fragrance even fresher. So this is a fresh version of Chanel Allure Homme or Extreme. To me, that's what I get. But also this fragrance reminds me not just Chanel Allure Homme Sports, but also remind me of Creed Aventus Cologne, and definitely giving me the resemblance of the same DNA, but it's definitely gonna go its own way. Like when you first initially spray this fragrance, you get in the Chanel line, and also you're gonna get that Creed Aventus line. The moment I kept saying like this fragrance has tonka bean, I'm telling you, I'm getting the same vibe of the Creed Aventus cologne. I'm definitely getting that in this fragrance. So do I recommend this fragrance? I do recommend this fragrance. I mean, if you just want to connect, if you just want to collect Chanel Allure Homme Superleggera, if you just want to collect it, then yeah, probably you should get it. But if you really like, if you just have this, you really don't need this. That's in a nutshell. You really don't need this. But me personally, when I first got this fragrance, I did not smell it. It was actually a blind buy because they did not have one on and at the cruise where you could just smell it before you buy it. So that's the reason why I end up buying this fragrance, because I knew that just before I went on the cruise, I went to Macy's and it wasn't there, so I couldn't really even smell it at all. So that made me go on YouTube and try to see what other people thinks about the fragrance and everything. So this was a blind buy. And that was the only reason that I could do is to blind buy it. I knew it was Chanel. I mean, I knew I would like it. It is Chanel. Like, it's not a fragrance from Chanel that I doesn't like. So I ended up pulling the trigger. It was only $163. Great fragrance overall. I would say the projection between 1 to 2 hours, the longevity between 5 to 10 hours. It's crazy that you got 5 to 10 hours of projection, and that's because I tested in the weather of 30 to 50 degrees. This fragrance is straight casual. Compliments, yes, because the Chanel Allure Homme Sport also gave me a tons of compliments. Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche gave me a tons of compliments. Like all of them, all the Chanels give me compliments. But this one right here, I think that you could wear this one all year round. It definitely works. It definitely clean. Definitely gonna get some compliments. Which I was very, very shocked about this one because the original Chanel Allure Homme, that fragrance I think came out like in 2004, and so that fragrance been out for a long, long time. And then Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche came out. I mean Chanel Allure Homme or Extreme, and then the Edition Blanche came out. So they always kind of like kept that DNA, and I'm thinking like maybe that DNA is like kind of like tired, and obviously Creed Aventus Cologne comes out, very similar DNA, and still getting compliments with this fragrance. So this DNA ain't dead. It's just I was just kind of crazy that I received so many compliments with Chanel Allure Homme Sport Superleggera. Please subscribe to my channel. That will be for the day with this one. I probably will be doing another fragrance review. So I'll probably be in the same area where I'm at right now. But anyway, great buy. Um, I don't think it's worth $163. I think that if it was like around like $140, definitely. Like if it was just $163 for a 5 ounce bottle, like this Edition Blanche, like I'd be really, really like happy with this one. This is a EDP. It's crazy. I thought they'd probably come up with the EDT, then the EDP, then the parfum, but they didn't do that. So I don't know when Chanel's going to come up with the elixir, but I think the elixir is kind of dead right now. I think Chanel just want to do their own thing. But anyway, it was great talking to you guys. But anyway, so please subscribe to my channel. This is Jamil from Honest Sense. Thank you.